What's up? What's going on with your Taurus? Fuck with the bull, you get the horns, you know? Glad to be back, glad to have y'all back. Welcome to the Noble Magus Tarot. I am the Noble Magus, and we get ready to do this reading for y'all right now. General and collective. It may not resonate with everybody. So I would, first thing I would do is to check out the description box and get your natal chart in both the Vedic and the Western system. And make note of that shit and keep up with it so you can know all of your placements on both ends of the spectrum. Real shit. And you start to study those placements, and then you can get a lot of information about yourself, you know? So I would encourage you to do that. The links are free, they're not mine. You know, I don't own them, I didn't pay for them, I didn't create them. But they are there, they're free. So you might as well take them and make use of them. If you need a natal chart reading, you can hit me up in the email. If you need a personal reading too, you can hit me up in the email. You can also check that link. That link is supposed to be getting serviced. And get at me. Let me know what type of reading that you want. Either way, through the link or through email. And what type of reading that you want. And make the payment. Let me know that you made the payments and a snapshot or whatever to the email. And we can go from there. Usually I take between 1 and 2 days. Sometimes I'll tell you 3. And I won't do it on the weekend. I don't do any readings on the weekend unless we already, you know, then scheduled that. You know, if I tell you, then yeah, you know, if it's actually scheduled that I'll deliver it to you on the weekend, then that's different. But typically, I don't work weekends. All right. I'm the boss of my own fucking show, and I choose not to work weekends. Weekends is for other shit. So let's get into this shit. You know, I hope all of y'all been well too, man. There's a lot of shit been going on with this energy. As y'all see, I've been posting like all of these 8-card readings over here on the new channel. You know, the other channel is gonna be it's still the Noble Magus Tarot, but it's, you know, it's Tarot Astro, and the title is still Divine Energy. So I don't think I'm gonna change that. I think I'm gonna leave that the way that is. But it's still the Noble Magus, and it is like I say, Tarot Astro. So I'll be going in a lot deeper on different planetary movements, like this eclipse that we just had. I'm gonna go in on that a little bit in every sign. You know, talk about the different things. You know, the light end of it, the extremities of it. You know. So I'm gonna flow on that for a bit on the other channel. Alright? So make sure you subscribe and keep it rocking. You know, hit the notification bell so you can get informed, be notified, you know, when I post new videos. Right? So I hope all of y'all have been and continuing to be enriched with every breath that you breathe. You know, that's my greatest hope and will for you. This is just simply see you happy as a motherfucker, being your true and authentic self in every which way and every day. Real shit. Just being you and being happy being you. For real. Fuck anything else and fuck anybody who don't like it. Straight up. And tell them I said it. And send them to the fucking channel. Real shit. So, let's get in this. And tap into the etheric realm, on up and into the higher and upper and outer dimensions of existence and consciousness, you know, through our soul and our duality, so we can get clear and concise messages from the Almighty Creator, from the angels, the Ascended Masters, from our divine spirit guides, from our noble and divine ancestors, from our ancient mothers and fathers, you know what I'm saying? All that good shit, straight up. Alright, Taurus. Let's see what it do. Oh. Alright. Priestess out here. Okay. Okay. Damn. Hold on, y'all. EQ cut off. How the fuck did he do that? I wonder what happened. Alright. So much for technical difficulties. I hate digital shit sometimes. Especially with apps and shit. But you know anything man make bound to fuck up. So, you know, what can you expect? You know? Alright, so let's finish getting these cards of art out on the deck. Queen of Swords, okay. Knight of Wands. Okay. So we got what? 2 pages on this rip. And I'll start with those. What the fuck? This shit been happening, man. Well, you know what? It is Merc Ret, so I ain't even finna trip. EQ went off again. Dumb shit. Alright. Okay, so we got the lovers out here. This is Gemini. And we have the High Priestess. And you know the High Priestess is badass. And she's also what is this? Moon energy. The High Priestess, Pisces, Moon, I want to say. Yeah, Moon and Pisces. Yep. Alright, so as far as the minors go, we got the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is the second decanate of Leo, and that would be oh hell no. That would be the second decanate of Aquarius. I'm tripping. Fucking air sign. I'm talking about Leo and shit. Getting kind of late. Yeah, so the 6 of Swords is the second decanate of Leo. I mean Aquarius. Must be dealing with a Leo. You know what I'm saying? Let me look at that shit. Yeah. Must be dealing with a Leo. Maybe in that damn Knight of Wands or some shit. Alright, so that's the second decanate of Aquarius, and that's Mercury, and we got the Knight of Pentacles out here too. And the Knight of Pentacles is Virgo and Leo, and let's see, the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is the third decanate of Cancer, and that would be Moon energy. We got the 3 of Pentacles out here as well. 3 of Pentacles is Capricorn, that's Mars, and we got the Queen of Swords, And the Queen of Swords is Libra and Virgo, and we got the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius and Scorpio. So, could be any other fire sign as well, though. So, let's get into it. We got the Five of Cups. Somebody's depressed, sad, you know, full of doubt. Maybe even some shame and guilt and shit, you know. Cause they, damn, based on this shit, like, wow. Yeah, Taurus, this motherfucker here was doing a little too much. A little too much. They fucked off a good thing. And then the two cups behind them is like this motherfucking the lovers and shit back here. I'm saying two cups, that's the lovers. You know, I know the two of cups don't represent the lovers, but it's two cups, and this is love here we dealing with, and this was an extremely spiritual relationship that somebody tricked off. You know, they tricked that shit off. They had a little bit too much extracurricular activity going on, and just lost sight of what was fucking solid, you know? And I think your ass probably moved away. Once you saw this shit here go down, it was like, shit, I'm about this motherfucker. Fucking with your fool ass, you know? Taurus don't play that shit. I just can't see it, you know? Taurus is full of compassion and imagination and shit, you know, full of compassion and shit, imagination, subconscious, you know what I'm saying? You deep, you go deep, you know, and you about like healing and closure and spirituality and, you know, solitude and shit, you know. You come up with some shit, you know, the hidden things, you know, you ain't with all that shit. You know, you just simply not. You deal with a lot of, how you put it, well, you an earth sign, so you know, you about the comfort of things, and let me see, what do you think about that? Yeah, you got a lot going on with this person too. Cause the way I'm looking at this shit, you know, you about your income and your money. You know, typically that's, you know, that's your forte. And your material possessions and priorities and shit. You know, you don't get caught up with people fucking around. You know, you're real sensual and charming, you know, got a lot of creativity and shit. So, Taurus, this monkey ass person that was on this shit here, they I guess they missed out. And they know they missed out too, because we got the Four of Cups here. And this motherfucker look mad as hell, like, oh man, fuck that, I don't even see that shit, I don't even want that shit. They pissed off about them same funky ass 3 cups, right? That's all they was worried about. So, you know, they was worried about that shit. They was worried about hooking up, collaborating, hooking up with other people, getting mixed up with you know, third parties and shit, letting motherfuckers tell them what to do and how to do it instead of thinking for themselves, drawing their own shit, you know what I'm saying? So, now we got this motherfucker trying to come at you with a slow moving ass Knight of Pentacles, you know, like that shit gonna work for you. That ain't working. You already know what time it is. You sitting up here like this here, like the High Priestess, like, oh well, you know, like you looking up from the laptop, like you didn't got a download. Oh, I sense this motherfucker coming in, you know, like it's a waste of time. You know, you already know the deal. And they, you know, the overall energy of the reading is the Knight of Wands, so it's like, damn, you already know this individual. And just like you got the Knight of Pentacles, got the Page of Pentacles too up under here, showing you what time it is. You know, meanwhile, this you too. You ain't got time for that shit. You already see the deal. You already know the game. You know, if this was a real hot and heavy relationship that you was in with this person, that shit over with. Straight up. And it may not be like that for everybody. This may not be like a twin flame situation for everybody. But then for some of y'all, it was a twin flame. Real shit. Now that's on you if you want to fuck with them and you know, see what's like going on, because a lot of times people get caught up on that twin flame shit where, you know, where they think they actually have to be with their twin. You don't have to stay or be with your twin. It's all about the assignment. It's all about the work that you're supposed to do, you know. And the other thing too, it is a work that, you know, got to be done in each other, but the shit that you the way you interact with each other is how that shit comes about. You know, you get triggered, you know, from the different things that you do to each other. It's like a domino effect. You know, you do something to the other one, it's like doing it to yourself, you know. And if it's fucked up, you know, what end up happening is you have to heal and, you know, get back right and keep on moving, you know. And it's up to you if you want to leave that motherfucker behind, or if you want to go through some more cycles and merry-go-rounds and hamster wheels and shit. That's your choice too, you know. I ain't here to tell you one way or the other, you know. I got my own motherfucking life to live. I'm just like, you know, I share this energy with y'all and I like doing this, so here I am. But in no way take my advice. Do what you gotta do for yourself. Think about that shit. Feel that shit in your soul as to which direction you should go in, and don't let nobody, you know, fuck your mind up and tell you a bunch of shit that don't mean nothing, you know. Because a lot of times, you know, when you get with that, the twin flame shit can get kind of heavy. And you got a lot of karmics out there that will try to prevent you from hooking up with your fucking twin and will get in the way on purpose. Because they know who you supposed to be with, but they, you know, that low energy and shit, that devil ass energy, you know, they come to rob you of that shit. They come to waste your time. They come to get in the way to where you don't produce your greatest wealth and your greatest self, you know. So be real careful with that shit. Better know that shit for yourself and be dependent on no other motherfucker, man. Better learn how to tap in. Real shit. Better learn how to tap in for yourself. Fuck these cards. Tarot ain't nothing but a tool. You know, this is an extension. This ain't the source. This ain't the end all be all. This is a source. This is not a source, but a tool, a guide. You know, this is something that you can use as a reference. This is not the end all be all. I tell y'all that shit all the time. Don't depend on this shit all the time. Depend on your motherfucking soul and your intuition. Work that shit. Build it up like you lift weights. You know what I'm saying? Build that shit up. Build that shit up. Work at it. It gets stronger and stronger the more you use it, you know. So let's clarify the Five of Cups and the Lovers. And that fell out. That's unjust like a motherfucker. So it is what it is. But justice gonna come through and balance that shit out. Cause something was wrong. Something wrong was done here. There was some foul shit done here. Real foul. Real foul. Something foul took place. Something foul took place. Yeah. Real foul. It's like a motherfucker stepped in and fucked your shit up on purpose. And that's why this justice is in the reverse. The shit wasn't just. Whatever was done, it wasn't just. Probably had something to do with some motherfucking money and lies and all that type of shit. So let's clarify the rest. We got the Six of Swords and the Four of Cups. Let's see what that is. Yeah, toxic motherfucking energy. And now I'm knowing for a fact it was probably some fucking spell work in this shit. You know, because this motherfucker just looked a little too sinister for me. You know? And it's like, look at the right hand. It's like he got the woman by the head, you know, like straight holding her down. You know? This evil, ravenous motherfucker. Yeah. There was some spell work on this shit here, bro. Guarantee you. Hit me up in the inbox and tell me about it. I already know. You ain't gotta tell the whole motherfucking thing, but just, you know, just let us know. Let me know. Alright, so we're gonna clarify the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. See what else popping with this shit. This bullshit ass story. Yeah, you peeped it though. You from this shit that did go on, you got the enlightenment that you needed because you went within. You know, you went within. So you picked up on all this shit just from tapping into yourself. You knew what it was. It ain't no coincidence that the fucking hermit is out here and the motherfucking high priestess. You already knew what was going on. You got the download from your interior, straight up. And man, if this motherfucker on this Knight of Wands, or this Knight of Wands or this Knight of Pentacles, think about coming your fucking way. You got something for their ass. Real shit. Yeah, or if this motherfucker send any spell work, you got something for their ass. Real talk. Motherfuckers better pray they don't send nothing else. Wasting their money and shit. Alright, let's do the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. Yeah. I lost that one. That one fell on the floor. That's the moon. See what I'm saying? You calling that shit, boy. Look at that shit. This fell on the floor. And this tells me that it is spell work. Some sneaky shit. Shit that motherfuckers did in the dark. Under the moon. I ain't gonna keep it out, but I'm just, you know, I'm just letting you know. That's what fell. That shit correlate with what I'm saying, with what I'm feeling, what I'm getting. So let's clarify it anyway. High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. And then the motherfucking Ace of Swords fall out. So, Taurus, I'm telling you the fucking truth. It is what it is. You might not have known that shit, but that's what the fuck it was. And we steady getting more clarification. Get it out here anyway. Six of Swords. Yeah, you knew about that shit and then you moved on. You got the fuck on up out of there. Yeah, you dipped on their ass. Real shit. They look up for you like, oh, where you go? Where old girl go? Gone like a motherfucker. Look at that shit. And then on the bottom of this deck here, gone like a motherfucker. Nine of Pentacles by yourself, doing your thing. You peep game so slick and quick. These motherfuckers ain't even know what happened. They ain't even know what happened. Played the shit out their ass. They thought they was slick. But Spirit gave you the download. Damn. You know what? Let me do this. I'm gonna clarify this shit some more. I'm gonna just go in a bit more. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Yep, this motherfucker had buku fucking options and shit. Clarify Justice in the reverse. Yeah, from the shit that they did, they thought they was gonna get something. They thought it was some type of game that was gonna be got from the shit that they did with the spell work and all that type of shit. They was waiting on that shit, but you know what? You fucked the whole game up when you stabbed out on their ass, you know? And that's what really let me know this was some twin flame shit, because once you pulled your energy out of this shit, the whole shit collapsed. Because they was feeding off, and I guess you probably a divine feminine too, because motherfucker needed your energy for the shit to work. And once you bailed on their ass, that whole shit just fell apart, you know? That shit fell apart. Let's clarify the Diablo. We on to some shit here. Yeah, and instead of choosing you, they chose another motherfucker. They chose a fake motherfucker. And they got their ass jammed up, caught up, stuck. Let's clarify the hermit again. Clarify the hermit. Yeah, now they want to come holler at you. They want to come in with some bullshit conversation, trying to figure out what you know. Yeah. Shiesty ass motherfuckers. Want to come in and find out what you know, pick your brain, see what you really do know. Let's get the Six of Wands, Six of Swords. What's up with the Six of Swords? I'm gonna have to get this shit like a fucking, like a twin type fucking title. Yeah, see, look. Yeah. Look at that shit. That's what it really was, you know? And in the bottom of this deck, we got this motherfucker here, so. Yeah, Taurus, I'm satisfied now. We got the whole story, baby. That's what it is. I'm gonna start doing extendeds and shit and going in a little further on shit so we can get the big picture. A bigger picture, actually. So I hope y'all enjoyed this read. I hope you got some confirmation and clarity up out of it. And, you know, use it to your benefit. And with all this shit that you can just peep game on, do not entangle your energy with these foul ass motherfuckers. Because they gonna strip you and drain you of your shit. Whatever you've been building and working on, they will destroy that shit as soon as you fuck with them. So, take heed to that shit. If you ain't into wasting your time on shit that you done put all your blood, sweat, and tears in, leave this motherfucker alone. Whoever this is that you dealing with in this particular set, in this reading, fucking with the devil energy and all that shit, do not fuck with them. I'm telling you. You'd be sorry as a motherfucker if you do. So, do what you gotta do, Taurus. Alright? Till the next time, baby.